What's up? Hey, John Sanders with Limitless Hoops. Thanks for joining our show. Today we have workouts going on in both Broomfield and Aurora, I do believe, but let me just quadruple check because I hate giving wrong information. I mean, I'll give wrong information. I will always give wrong information, but I don't like it. Yes, we are at Mirachek Middle School on 1955 South Telluride Street. That's the one going on there, and then the one in local is, I'm getting a phone call. I don't answer phone calls when I'm on the air. Come on, guys. But yes, we are at Silver Hills Middle School in the Broomfield area. So thank you for joining us, especially if you're coming to the workout tonight so we can go over stuff. But first things first, let's just talk about the things that we have to talk about. I got Kieran Declan Louth, what's going on? I got Teo Trujillo, what's up? And I have this. Oh, we got our basketballs for sale. All right, you can buy a basketball now. Okay, I've been asked, and I'm like, listen, I mean, it's just you're not gonna, I don't know. Like, I feel like everyone like wants the basketballs and everyone wants this and wants that, but at the same time, it's like only like two people really want it. So I've been like waiting. I've been waiting to find out if we could have like the basketballs under a certain situation. But now I think that we have enough people to like make the order for the basketballs. And so if you have an order for the basketball, just make sure that you guys give it online, all right, so that we can order those as a bulk sum. So I put it online. You have until the 1st of February to order the basketballs. And I also linked it with our what's that called? With our travel team as well. So you get, the basketballs cost $70. But if you are going on any trip, not all the trips, just any trip to either like Miami, to San Diego, or to Houston, you get the basketball for half price. All right, to show us that you're going on the trip, just pay the $200 for the player fee for any one of the trips, and you get the basketball for less money. It has the bottom thing on it. It has our logo on it, and it also has your name on it. All right, so it's a cool thing. I do love these basketballs. I mean, I have a couple myself. So, all right, that's that. Next thing is the trade. That's not really shocking the world, but it's like kind of cool. But does this mean that they're gonna win it all? All right. Look, I actually think that this is momentous for the Indiana Pacers. All right. I don't think that much of Pascal Siakam. I don't think he's like an all-star level player. But what I do think is, with the right point guard, this dude could be a Hall of Famer. I know that sounds like I'm saying two different things. I don't think he's that good, but what he is good at can become amazing with the right point guard. Now in the past, he's had Fred Flan Fleet, something like that. But that guy is more of like a scoring point guard. All right, Tyrese Halliburton might very well be a Hall of Fame point guard at this point. I mean, like, he's really getting started. All right, and if he has a big time finisher like Siakam, who, if you have him do like things like, oh, he has to do dribbling, he has to do this, he has to do that, he has to decide. That's not what he's great at. All right, he's great at just catching the ball and putting it in the basket, which a lot of people can't do. All right, so when you're out there practicing, we actually have a couple of drills tonight which are exactly that. Picking up the ball, scoring it is a point-blank layup. Catching the ball and scoring it is a big-time thing. And if you can't do that, you kind of can't play basketball. So I think his career is about to explode even more so than it has. Now, he started playing basketball late, so we really can't like judge him based off all that kind of stuff. But I think that this Indiana's Pacers team, who did not have a chance to win it, they did not have a chance to win it beforehand. I think now that they have this guy, that they will be a serious contender. You could have put a better person on their team and they wouldn't have been better. But him, the role that he plays, what he can do, what he can bring to the table, I'm making a big deal about this because I think it is a big deal. I think the Indiana Pacers are now the second favorite to win. Honestly, you guys are going to think I'm dogging you all, but I think that the Nuggets are my third pick. The Pacers are my second pick, and I'm going with Dame and Giannis with the Bucks. I think that those are the three contenders, and you might want to say Philly because they just beat the Nuggets. I have counted them out every single year for the past decade. All right, so yeah, that's what I got to say about that. Anyway, congratulations to Pascal Siakam. All right, here's our stuff for the Houston, Miami, San Diego stuff. Make sure you guys sign up for that. Just another reminder. They're going to remind you guys every single day until that February 15th day. And then we got our basketball league. Okay, now this is going to be really, really weird. I have all the dates figured out, except for maybe one in February, but I have all the dates figured out, all the locations, except for this Saturday. They told me to hold off, but it's probably gonna be in Thunder Ridge. With that said, trying to come up with a game in 2-3 days and saying that it's in Thunder Ridge, which is 45 minutes away, is gonna be hard. So I want to team up with our brethren out there in Aurora to maybe do this game. All right, it's supposed to be 3rd, 5th, and 7th grade. There's no way we can get the 3rd graders in. The 3rd graders, it's tough to get them to come around the corner. So I'm gonna give that game off to probably the Mambas. They kind of live in that area. But for the 5th graders and the 7th and 8th graders, I can have a game for you guys this weekend, even if we only have 2 or 3 people that want to make the trip. But I'm going to offer it to you guys kind of at the last second. But the other dates will be on there very, very soon. You can actually have a sneak peek at those dates if you look at our website under Limitless Hoops. You can see all the games under our weekly league games. All right, and the weekly league games, they also talk crap about you guys. This one happens to be good. But yes, they'll talk about you guys like the LH Stars have emerged as the shining supernovas of the league, boasting an impeccable record of 3 wins and 0 losses with a rating of 7.8. But it also talks about the games that we'll have this weekend at Thunder Ridge Middle School. All right, and then you can see the schedule right below that. All right, now I do have us in the place for other teams right now, but this is the team that we should be playing against, the Wranglers from Elbert. All right. Do you know an approximate time? I do know the times. The times I do know. It's at 11 for the 3rd graders, 12 for the 5th graders, and at 1 for the 7th and 8th graders. All right, those are the times every single weekend. And again, it has times on here as well. Again, you go here, you just scroll down, and you get to see all the times. You can even click here for past games. The past games, you can see games that we did in the past. There you go. You can see all of our game schedule, things that we did like that, and then you can click here for the ratings. I like the ratings because it adds it all up, so it'll bring a random one up first. So we got our 5th graders. The Raptors went 3-0. Stars went 0-3 in the 5th grade division. But if you click on that, you get to see how the 6th graders are doing, how the 8th graders are doing, and every single division, even down to the 3rd grade division, if it comes up. There you go. Wow, our Stars teams played a lot of games. I want you guys to notice that. You guys have played so many games. All right, we got 8 games for them. That's our biggest one, but they've lost 1 in a row in the championship game. All right, but yes, so that's that. Understand that, and let's move on. I will get that updated very, very shortly. I hate last second stuff, but literally the gym said that they'll give us the gym, but they're like, but don't tell anyone yet because we have to check to see if we can get a worker. All right, so I'm like, but it's in 3 days, and then the snow day yesterday didn't help. Martin Luther King Day the day before, so, and I get it. It is what it is. So we will get better and better. Hopefully one day we just own our own gym. Literally, that's all that we need. It's just $1 million facility. That's all that I'm asking for, guys. Is that too much? Is that too much to ask? I think not. All right. Moving on. We already talked about the basketball, so we're moving on to our quote of the day. All right. Quote of the day today is, life teaches love reveals. All right, now I think that this kind of like means a lot of things. I don't really know what this one means, so I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. All right, what does this quote mean? And let's see. Life teaches, and I think that we need a little semicolon in there. Love reveals. Let's see what it thinks that it means. All right, so this is saying, this quote suggests that life provides valuable lessons through experiences, while love has the power to reveal deeper truths or insights about oneself and others. It highlights the distinct ways in which life and love contribute to our understanding and growth. So if I were to relate that to basketball, what would that mean? Let me see. Life teaches. So all the games that we play, we learn through those games. So we figure out that, we figure out how to handle stresses. We figure out how to like manage people outside of ourselves. We figure out how to deal with adversity. We figure out how to deal with the responsibility, right? So life teaches. The games teach us. How about love reveals? All right, love has the power to reveal deeper truths or insights about oneself. I would say that that's kind of like learning too, but it also, I guess, it reveals your character. So for us in basketball, I would say that these are the big moments, the big, huge, passionate moments. All right, it reveals who you are. So yeah, you go out there and you learn how to like win or lose. You learn how to do things the right way. But then all of a sudden it comes to a breaking point where you feel like you can't go on. You feel like maybe the other person on the other team punches you, right? And these big moments happen. What are you going to do then? And that's who you really, really are. Because anyone can be anything throughout the day. But when it comes down to these big moments, like the last second shot of the game, are you brave or are you not? Right? You can shoot any time throughout the game, but that doesn't mean anything until it's that moment, right? And when these moments appear, when these moments are there, and it's like you're down by 60 and you have 2 minutes to go, how hard do you play? That defines who you are. That's who you are. So that's what reveals who you are. So I would say that the life part of this is the everyday game to game, practice to practice, workout to workout. The love part is like those big, huge moments. And it can just be the first play of every single game. It could be the last play of every single game. Or it can be these moments where like you got benched or you got a technical foul. How do you react to those moments? That reveals your true character. And that is that in the end, especially for those people who just see you those one moments, that is who you actually are. That's who you'll actually be like judged by. So make sure when these moments happen, you can sense those moments too. Make sure when those moments happen that you step it up. All right, that you're like braver than the moment. All right, and I would say for myself at the day-to-day ones, I'm not extremely good at the day-to-day ones. I don't think. I'm okay at it. But at the big ones, when the big moments happen and like something crazy's going on, I'm at my best. That's when I really, really thrive, and I love those moments. So look out for the moments, and when you get those moments, make the most of it. All right, moving on to our itinerary for the day. We got our homework right there. We got our today's stuff. Our homework coming up here that you have to take care of, all right? Because we have workouts on Friday. We'll include the homework. So we got 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run! And then the countdown game, which is great. One-on-one sprint, successive dribble shots, diagonal hurdle layups, and sandbag slides, all coming up here on Friday. So look those things up on our website. Make sure that you guys test those out yourself. Do them at least for 5 minutes. Film them. Put it up on our website so we can know that you did the homework and so you can prepare so we can have a better workout. For tonight, we got alley-oops, wall passes, deflected layups, zigzag sprint D, anchor layups, and then point-blank layups. Now, I drew out a little thing on how we're going to do this, okay? What I want is I want point-blank layups to be on 2 different baskets. All right? They'll be the 2 baskets closest to each other. All right, so you guys can go against each other like that with one group of people counting down from 30 seconds. And you can see how many that you can make in 30 seconds. And then they'll switch. And when you guys rotate, only half that group will rotate. So you'll be rotating in groups of maybe 2. And you'll stay at each basket twice. All right. So that means that you'll do the point blank layups twice. And then you'll be in the middle doing zigzag sprint D. All right. And then again, there will be two groups there, two groups of two there. And then we got wall passes, same thing. And then alley oops on like a main basket. And then deflect to layup on another basket. And then the last one is the anchor layups on one basket. And so that will be our rotation. And we're going to go by the point blank layups, since they'll be doing a countdown the entire time. When they get to 2 chances, I think, we'll give everyone, 4 minutes to do everything. Is 4 minutes too much? Maybe 3 minutes. So you'll go through it. No, we'll make it. No, sorry. 2 minutes. My bad. 2 minutes, and then we'll switch. So you'll have a chance to go through point blank layups twice each, 4 times total. That's 2 minutes, and then you say rotate. And one group leaves, your group stays to do it twice. All right, so just to see some of that stuff, we got our alley-oops. You can bounce the ball to alley-oop, you can throw it to alley-oop, you can throw it off the backward alley-oop. You can just have some fun with that one. Throw it to yourself or to a partner. All right, and then the other one that we don't have is I believe it's the anchor layups. All right, make sure that you reach out for that, bring it up, and then score it. I'm actually I'll film these today so we can have some video of that for the future. But for right now, you might as well see what we have for today. This is wall passes. I saw Kieran posted online. He did it, and Declan did it as well. With the right hand, with the left hand, with the right to left, with behind the back. Nice job. Next one, we got point blank layups. And I would say, since you have a chance to do these twice, do it with your strong hand one time and with your weak hand the other time. You want to try to not move your legs on this one. See how Noah's just moving his feet the entire time? You want to have a firm base and throw the ball up, and you don't even want to touch the rim. Don't even touch the rim. Again, don't know if you heard me on that. Don't touch the rim. Don't touch the rim. Zigzag sprint D, slide, sprint, and then cut him off. Slide, sprint, and cut him off. You get to the other end of the court, you guys can just switch. Then you go slow, and then randomly sprint. Last one that I'll show you. We already have point blank layups. This one's supposed to be deflect to layup. Where's the deflect to layup? Did I have that one? I don't have that one. It's okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'll pull up deflect to layup anyways, just so you guys can see it. All right. Deflect to layup looks like this. Let's see this thing. Do I have it here? League schedule, jam basketball. All right, so we're on the page. We got this. It's under curriculum, under drill demos. I know I got deflect to layup on here. There we go. All right, deflect to layup. Let's check it out. That's a good rotation right there. Boom. You want to hit it, and you want to score it. So the passer follows. It's decent. And again, we're not trying to trick them. We're just trying to make it really easy because we're not at that point yet where we're doing pump fakes and things like that. All right, so let's make sure that we do these drills well. Again, they'll all be on their separate baskets. We will be in groups where we go twice. So make sure that the incoming group understands what we're supposed to be doing, okay? All right. Pause that, switch that. Let's check out the homework. All right, you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Who's posting homework? Kieran and Declan with the push-ups. Nice job, Kieran and Declan with the triple cross repeat. We got Weston and Teo with the drills. I saw that. I saw you guys working out, man. I love people working out in groups because that's how you spread the culture. All right, that's how you make it just from a from a you thing to a bigger than you thing. All right, it's when you get other people working out. So great job to Wes and to Teo and to Declan and to Kieran as well. All right, I still haven't seen Noah posting. Did he have a bad weekend and he's just gonna quit posting for the weekend? Where's Noah at? I know he lost every game this weekend, but does that affect him? Well, ask him at practice tonight. Maybe he'll say something like, "Oh yeah, I've been what where's he at?" All right. Anyways, moving on to the story of the day. Let's watch it. If your life is perfect all the way through, there's nothing special about that. The greatest who have ever played became so by overcoming a slew of obstacles. Only persistence can change failure into an extraordinary achievement. I believe that. I believe that imperfections make our lives perfect. Because I love movies, and honestly, like if the movie's like just perfect and like nothing bad happens to the guy, it's kind of weird. All right, there's a movie called The Count of Monte Cristo, and this guy's like in prison for like most of the movie actually, and then like he gets out. Although that movie was like him being in prison and like going through all this bad stuff, it was still like the weirdest movie ever. It's written from like it's made from a book, but once he gets out, I don't want to ruin the movie, but nothing bad happens to this dude once he gets out. Not one thing. Everything goes his way. And it's so strange to watch. You're like, I guess it's just perfect. And it's like kind of an odd movie. I do love that movie, but the second half just kind of weirds you out because you're not used to it. Dude, movies need ups and downs. Your life needs ups and downs. Your character is created from those ups and downs. So don't be mad when the downs happen. It's just a chance to show what you got. We talked about it earlier, right? That's one of the moments. You get to see how you're going to react to these moments. All right. Hopefully something bad happens to you, because if you don't, you're living life with a silver spoon. All right. And you want to go through stuff. And when you go through it, again, it's just your chance to show off, your chance to be amazing. So you might as well do it. All right. So when those opportunities appear, when those bad things in your life appear, those are opportunities for you to be amazing. If you named anyone throughout history who's ever been like amazing, it's because they've overcome some kind of obstacle. All right. It was because they overcame some kind of obstacle. It's never like, oh my God, he was so great, he had everything handed to him. No. It's always like, oh my God, he's so great because he went through this thing and came out good on the other end. All right, those are the people that we respect in life. The people that were just handed everything, we don't really treat those people very, very well throughout history. All right, so anytime that you have a chance to go through something, don't say, woe is me. Don't say, woe is me. Don't say, oh my God, why me? Why me? You want to think, here's my chance. Here's my chance. I know when I was growing up, every time I twisted my ankle or anything like that, I would think of Willis Reed. And I'm like, I'm about to win this game with like a fractured arm like I did like one summer in high school. And I was like, oh, this is a great opportunity. Oh my God, I'm sick. I'm going to play anyway and get everyone else sick, of course. But I'm going to win this game. I'm going to be like Michael Jordan's flu game. I'll be so happy for like times to overcome adversity. When I was in Russia, they were like fouling me and they weren't calling it because they were like racist. And I was like, here we go. I get to fight. I relish these moments because hopefully they are rare. But if they happen to be a whole bunch of them, you can get used to going through a whole bunch of them. All right. Anyways, let's check the trivia question of the day. Don't forget it's written up on the board, so you might as well just like read it real quick before I read it, and then just like do it real quick before I do it. So yes, the trivia question is, how many consecutive, did I spell that right? Yes. How many consecutive years did Dennis Rodman win the rebounding title? This is Dennis the Menace Rodman. Dennis the Worm? The Worm is his nickname. How many consecutive... Look, guys, this guy was only 6'8". All right? And I know 6'8" is really, really tall, but like, not for the NBA. Not when you're going up against 7-footers. All right? This guy was hustling his butt off, and he wanted the rebounds. That's the reason he got the rebounds. He wanted the rebounds. All right, very, very clearly. All right, that's the answer right there. Kieran answered it first, and that is the answer. 7 consecutive rebounding titles. All right, that's crazy. Like in the NBA, this dude was out there playing against bigger dudes, and he's just out athleticizing them, and he's out hustling them, and it's like literally the other people just didn't want it. They just didn't want it. A little too slow, Teo, but I see you, man. Great job. All right, so Karen, that is 4 points for you. Teo's got 2. Matt, Austin has 1. Noah has 1. Wes Chambers has 1. And then we are moving on to our finale, talking about our 4 locations. All right, first of all, in Aurora. All right, you guys are back to workouts. A little too slow, Maxine over there. All right, in Aurora, you guys are back at it tonight at Mirror Check Middle School, and then on Friday you guys are at I want to say like Coyote. Is it Coyote? What gym are you guys at on Friday? It is called Canyon Creek Elementary School. All right, and we need you guys for Saturday. So if you guys can play on Saturday, that would be so amazing. Okay, the game is near you. I'll bring as many people as we can from this point, and maybe we can just combine forces to go against Albert at every grade level. Okay, any grade, anyone who wants to play can play. We just need to have them have a game. All right, so Aurora, please help us out, Aurora. Help us out, Aurora. All right, next one. We're here in Broomfield. I will get something out to you guys about the games, not only for this weekend, but for every weekend in advance. We have our tournament. Our next tournament is on February 17th and 18th, or 16th and 17th, whatever that Saturday, Sunday is. I changed it from a month-long to just a weekend again. Our month-long one will be in March. That's when I want our first month-long to be. So we'll see if we can pull it. I already have some teams signed up for that. People are signing up earlier. So I'm giving a 2-for-1 discount. We're going to get this thing going. All right. And sooner or later, the games will be actually away from Broomfield, at least some of the divisions as we expand. So while they're close, make sure that you're not missing these games, okay? And I'll see you guys at the workouts. As for Centennial, how's Centennial doing? Yo, the gym times, we're finally in Parker Fieldhouse. That will be on the 25th. All right, and so once I get into a gym and I pay them, now they'll like open up communications with me and I can get some gyms down the line. That's the plan. All right, but man, Centennial is a hard egg to crack because they have AYL. AYL is a low-level basketball program, and it's made low level on purpose. But they're so organized that like everyone in Centennial just does it, and the good teams, they travel all this way out to us. Forever, they've been doing that. But what ends up happening is no one from Centennial does well at basketball because everyone's playing these low-level things because their neighbors are doing it, and it's such a sad thing that we have to somehow fix. So there are because of the league, there's like no gym time down there at all. It's crazy. Like I called up like 13 different gyms, and it's insanity. They're like, nope, AYL, nope. I'm like, well, you guys are playing like. They're like, you can have it before 7 or after 8 at night. Before 7 in the morning, after 8 at night. I'm like, what? They're playing basketball for more than 12 hours a day, and they still suck. Like, these teams are bad, and they just have bad basketball, and it's like they're really, really trying hard to be mediocre. It's really, really weird. All right, last one is Denver. All right, our Denver location, we're gonna start using some Waldorf schools. Like we have that on the docket. We still are looking for some workouts in that area as well, but we're gonna grow those. We have a couple of people that want to do that, but we need a lot more that want to do that. But this will be the hub for everybody because this is the centerpiece of Colorado, obviously. But we're gonna include everyone from every place is gonna meet up in Denver for the championships. We even have our adult tournament in April that's going to be geared toward Denver as well, at least for the finals. All right, so we're going to do a lot more on these locations and a lot more as we go. And for tonight's workout, let's not forget, life teaches, love reveals. All right, I'll see you guys at the workout. I'll see y'all soon. Make sure you guys keep working. Please keep working so we can continue to improve. All right, our teams are improving more so than everyone else. It's very obvious now because some teams were right with us like last year, like the same as us. Like that, like there's a little kid that was actually a little bit better than Kieran was like a year and a half ago. Now that kid is like anywhere near Kieran. It's like crazy, right? So I want you guys to keep working, understand that years add up, and as long as we keep going that direction, you're gonna be unstoppable. So keep going, you guys. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out.